video, video, video.
We have always lurked among you.
Capybara, 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 capybara. Capybara. Capybara, 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 capybara.
Welcome in, everyone, and hopefully you had a good weekend. We are on part 3 of the Orient Express. We're starting at bag 16. I think we have like 8 bags left. Hopefully we'll finish this today, and then we'll start something else Thursday. If not, we'll finish it up Thursday, and then, I don't know, do a small set or play video games or something. I don't know. But, welcome in. We have the first car completely built, which was like the dining car and the track, and then the second car was like your sleeping car, a small one with bunks, and then a bigger one that's like full on, fancy. So we're starting on making the bottom part of the car, like the wheels, stuff related to the wheels. Congrats to Crazy for getting first and Fantasy for getting second. Let's move my mouse out of the way a little bit. Ooh, where you going, peace? No, get back over there. I think I figured out how to separate like my music audio from the VOD so that we can listen to whatever, copyrighted music and it not interfere with the VOD. But I have to do a small test stream to be positive before I do like it on a whole big one and then mess up the whole VOD. So maybe tonight or tomorrow I'll do like a small, like maybe half an hour stream just quick so that I make sure I figured that out. Let's get a Stream Raiders battle going. What we got? Gold chest. Gold chest. Okay. And if you guys didn't know, Stream Raiders is going away at the end of March. So get all the playing in you can. Rogues, tanks, Orc Slayers. Orc Slayers down here. That's the Berserker. Orc Slayer. Okay, let's go. Oop, I forgot to switch to the battle screen. Sorry, guys. Let's collect this quest. More Orc Slayers, okay. Okay. So there is a conductor that we're building. So there's his head, torso, legs. There's the legs. And there should be a captain's hat. Not in that pile. Doesn't look like in that pile either. Oh, there it is. So, we have a body. And he doesn't have the double head. Only one face. And there's his little hat. And then it says we need to build something else to go with him. We need this. And a red dot. In one hand. I think they're like lights, so like he can stand next to the train and advise. Okay, so there's our little train conductor. It's got like a red stoplight kind of panel, and I guess this is kind of like a flashlight of sorts. It says, next stop, Belgrade. The station manager oversees the coupling of each carriage to the train. Okay, so he's a station manager, not a conductor. Three on either side. So Kitty's favorite cat toy is this like Chinese finger trap type toy that we got in like a big multi kit toy type kit, and she keeps like shoving it underneath the fridge. So we ordered a pack of like 30 of just them, and she has been like in heaven. She keeps bringing them back for us to throw, and every time she sees one, she gets real vocal. I came out this morning and she had got like 4 of them were all over the kitchen. She had obviously been like going in her little toy bin and getting them out, playing with them. Where are you? Probably staring right at me. Ah, yes. But I believe all we have left after we finish this car is the engine. We kind of built the train a little backwards, you know, end to beginning instead of beginning to end, but that's okay. In one more. Okay. Yeah, okay. It just looked a little weird. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really matter which way you build it, if you build the engine first or the other train cars first. It just, I didn't even think about it at first. I was just building, and then I was like, I think that's the end of the train, not the beginning of the train. But like I said, I just wasn't really, I was more into the building, not really paying attention to the specifics. This piece. Snickety snackety time. I need to add a sound to that, like crunch, 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 or something like that. What do I got? And hydrate. And brick tech. She's all about it. Okay. Well, let me... Gabe. So these are all, they want all of these stickers to go on there, and I guess it shows where they want them, but I guess it's kind of to look like the night sky and fireworks, like that are already exploding in the sky.
What you doing?
Well, I can't wear a sorting hat and Dobby ears, so we'll have to set a 15-minute timer. That's alright, we'll just set a timer. Okay. I don't know if it's exactly where they placed them, but... And then it goes like this to kind of look like fireworks exploding in the sky. And normally I would say one piece does not constitute a step, except that one piece had 5 stickers on it. 6 stickers, so it counts. Do my hydrate. And then I gotta find my sorting hat. There it is. Ooh. Another brick tax. I've really got to stick like magnets in there or something to like keep this up so I can see. What was I gonna do? Move that just a bit. Okay. That's what I was gonna do. I was going to, okay, first, second, snickety snack, hydrate, 1 brick tax, wearing the sorting hat. Thank you for the bit, crazy, and then I'm gonna check out the second brick tax. Just so I opened the fridge to get the butter for my bagel and forgot to look down before I closed it. And closed noodle in the fridge. She yelled, "Oh!" She said, "No! Don't trap me in here!" Like she got all the way into the fridge, or just like you kind of closed the door on her. Either way, not Gouda. Okay. So it was just these 2 pieces, like to... No, it's not. My house is Gryffindor. I'm a Gryffindor. Even the game said so. Okay, my brain is like, where do I set a timer? This... timer. There we go. Okay. Yeah, but that doesn't count. Oh! Poor kitty. I'd say this would teach her a lesson, but she's probably still gonna try to climb in the fridge every time. You have to put a sticky note like that lady does. Like, instead of look for paws, make sure cat's not in fridge. Okay, come on. So, this... had her climb up on the like crisper drawer or anything. She usually just lays there on the floor in the way, trying to get a toy she shoved underneath the fridge back out. No, she doesn't really learn. Or she doesn't care, she just keeps doing it anyway. Okay. This looks even. There we go. It says make 2, so we'll make 2. The other thing she learned is to stay out of the kitchen and to not run into doors and walls. I think sometimes she just slides into the wall more than runs into it. Like, she's got so much speed that even though she has technically stopped, the momentum keeps her going. Is that right? Is it over? Yeah. And learning and choosing to continue to ignore what you've learned are two different things. And I think that's what she does. She knows it, she just chooses to do it anyway. The whole "you can't tell me what to do" kind of a thing. Somewhat, yeah. She's figured out kind of like how far away she has to stop. Like moving so that she slows down and doesn't run into the wall. But sometimes she still slides, and you can't always account for that. Because she's like, oh, I did it. Not yet. I'm gonna try like a mini short one. That way I don't mess like the whole lot up, like a big long one. Okay, just flip like this. Yeah, I figure I'll try like a short, like half an hour, hour stream, whatever. With it, and then if it turns out that it becomes like completely, muted, I haven't like messed up a big giant stream. And I meant to do it yesterday, but I was just so tired after running around all day that I didn't. Plus, I wanted to ask a couple people, because I know some people have it where, like, if you're a subscriber, you can, like, request a song, essentially. And I wondered what they used to do that. So I was going to try to message a couple people and ask. I know Lazy does it, and I want to say Scotty does. As I drop it. Okay, so you put those on both sides. Then we do it again. Yeah, I don't know if they use like a specific program or it's like a widget within OBS, whatever. But I was gonna ask, and I don't know if there's a way to further define like desktop audio, like different settings. You know, like the game desktop audio different from like web browser desktop audio. So I was gonna kind of look into it a little bit more. Because the one video I watched to help me figure out the part I've already done, looked like he had his audio like separated into like 10 different things. So I was like, maybe I should go back and find his videos and see if he has a video just about separating like different audio, like into different things. Not necessarily like recorded and not recorded, but you know, just more separated. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure that I'm explaining it very well. So, okay, so with this facing towards the back. So there's that part. Okay, so okay, and then need two of these and 4 butcher knives. Put the butcher knives on each end and clippy clippy, and have it angled. It's kind of hard to show. Then wheels. Oh, the wheels. Okay, let me put these wheels on and then I'll switch to dobby ears. About 3 minutes left on Stream Raider, so you get at least one little character in if you want. Okay. Put all my tires in. That. These. And we want to flip it. We want. Oh, come on. There we go. It's a matter of getting it just right. And one is always much easier than the other. Okay, then we want to put this on here, then on here. Just making sure I got it different. So then we flippy, and again, get my mouse out of the way. And we put the train on the track and make sure it wheels, and then we connect, which is interesting because I don't. It's hard to see. Oop, I think I got it. Nope. I was close though. There we go. We only had 2 extra pieces. Okay. Now we're on bag 17. And I guess, no, we're not on the engine. It looks like maybe a coal car and then the engine? I'm not positive. But it does look like a tiny car. I heard the Stringed Raiders. It's me and Crazy. So I'm just gonna give us haste if I can get. I don't know. We'll kind of do that. Okay, in battle, so 5 allies and 86 enemies. I'm gonna click up the Dobby ears. Crazy's getting the kills so far. Yeah, we died it. But that's okay. We just try again. Honestly, when we have a lot of people at the end of a session, I always expect us to lose like the first 2 in the next session unless we get a ton of people right away. Because it's still going off that gauge of having a lot of people. So I'll put out my Phantom this time. We'll do that. But yeah, I honestly expect us to lose when we've had a lot of the people at the end of the previous session. Because I don't always expect to get a ton of people right away, so. Okay. Flatten that one out so it doesn't roll away on me. Welcome in, Aloha! I hope you've been having a good time. Things have been going well. Crazy caught the C-Dot. We're working on part 3 of our Orient Express. We have... This is like the dining car, and this one is like the sleeper car. And now we're working on what I'm going to guess is kind of like a coal car, maybe, because it's very tiny. We were in a bit of a road raid incident about 2 weeks ago. So yesterday, my car finally went in to get fixed. This guy had a temper tantrum of sorts and swiped the front of my car with the back of his truck. Am I holding this right? Yes, I am. So I have a rental right now, and his insurance is completely covering the cost of repairs on my car and the covering the cost of the rental car. So that's good. We had to wait though until we got like the crash incident report from the police, because when they wrote down his insurance information for us, they wrote down the wrong insurance company. So we had to wait to get the report to see the correct insurance company. But we took it in yesterday. So hopefully it gets fixed fast. Yeah, he like. So we have this intersection where it's 2 lanes and both go through the light, but shortly after the light, they have to merge into like the left or inside lane. But there's like a church, an urgent care, and then like a bank that they could turn into, and that's why they have that lane for the people wanting those couple things. So it diverges some of the traffic. And he didn't have his turn signal, or he was in like that outside lane, and so he didn't have his turn signal on or anything, like he wanted to get over. So we were just driving along, and he sped up at the last minute and got over and almost clipped us there. So my husband honked the horn, and I'm like, hey, what the hell? And then it goes back out to 2 lanes further up. And so when it went back out to 2 lanes, we got over in the outside lane and passed like 2 or 3 cars, and then got back over in that inside lane so we could get on the on-ramp to the highway. And we were on the on-ramp getting on the highway, and he got like in the ditch dirt area past those couple cars, and then sped past us and clipped the front of our car, and then like sped away. But because the traffic was so bad on the highway, he couldn't really get away. He did try like driving on the side of the highway, like in the dirt, to try to like get away faster, but the way it is, like it drops down kind of, and there's trees and stuff, you can't really do that. So he was forced to get back on the road, and then he tried to get off at the next exit, hoping he could like get away. We wouldn't get his license plate number or anything like that, except he couldn't really do that because of traffic. So we wound up behind him anyway and got his license plate number, and that's when he's like, oh well, and just pulled off. And so we were on the phone with the police the whole time, and so they got there relatively fast, and then it turned out he was arrested because he was driving on a suspended license. But it could have been much worse, and we're thankful that it was not. But it was crazy. Like, I don't understand, like, you know what I mean? Like, what was the point? Of course, now you tell me you want to make two. Like, I guess he was just mad because we honked at him and then passed him at a different intersection. It didn't really make sense. Like, I don't know what he was so angry about. But if I had a warrant out for my arrest and I was driving with a suspended license, I would not be causing trouble. I'd be trying to go as unnoticed as much as possible. And we're pretty sure he wasn't even like it was somebody else's car he was driving. But everything is getting fixed, and like the visual assessment at the like collision place, they guessed it was like $4,000 in damage, because I drive a Traverse and he like crushed the whole headlight. Like the whole casing is cracked and broken, and even inside, like where the headlight attaches to the car, like the reflective part, you know, that makes it shine out and stuff, is like all cracked and broken. So they estimated visually like $4,000. They're like, but there'll be more damage inside that we can't tell until we pop the hood. Like if the hood doesn't line up anymore, then that'll be more and things like that. So, and they'll have to replace, like the grill is cracked a little bit, so they'll have to replace that. And you know, she's like, the lady was like, I'm sure there'll be more in there that that'll get added once they can look at it better, like, and open things up. She's like, there always is. Oh, there it is. It's turned upside down. But yeah, nobody was hurt, and that's what I was mainly worried about, and that he actually had insurance, because I was a little bit worried. I was like, oh, please let him have insurance. It was like so weird. It was one of those like crazy weird incidents. You're like, and after it was over, you're like, I can't believe this even happened. Okay, so big one. This. But yeah, so I mean, like I said, it was just one of those like crazy events that you're like, I don't even believe that happened. But we did have our parent meeting for our daughter's archery team last night to talk about like going to states and then nationals, which she's on the high school team for states and nationals. For 3D and bullseye. So they have like a big, because they can only have one, because the state of Arkansas doesn't consider them a sport. They're considered a club. They can only have one fundraising event for the year. And so they do like a big spaghetti dinner type deal. They sell tickets for the spaghetti dinner, and then they're not allowed to call it an auction. So they have a silent donations event and a silent dessert event. And so, you know, they ask for the kids to volunteer to help work the spaghetti dinner and you know, the parents to volunteer to bake desserts. Or why is this not lining up? Oh, because I'm an idiot. No, I'm doing it right. But it's not. Oh, nope, I see what I did. I put it on the small part, not the big part. So we had that last night, and then when we came home, I ordered some yarn to make some of the crochet octopuses. That it's like the only crochet thing I can really make well. So I ordered 2 things of yarn to make that. And I'll have to wait till the thing comes out to sign up. But hopefully they sell well for the kids. Because it's expensive to go. Like, to states, it's not that bad because it's local. But it's expensive to go to nationals. They put 4 kids in a room, and they have to book it for 2 nights because the hotel knows that the event is happening. So they make it so that you have to book 2 nights in order to stay at the hotel. And it's like $204. So even though it's 4 kids to a room, it's still like $100 per kid. And most of the kids wind up getting picked up by their parents after they compete on Thursday. And then so the room is basically empty, but you have to book for those 2 nights. So it gets pricey. So the whole point of like the spaghetti dinner and stuff is that hopefully they make enough money to cover it. Okay, we had 2 little pieces left. And now we're on bag 18. So I have, the stuff comes tomorrow. So I have like all of February and March and like half of April to complete the 2 jellyfish, which they don't take long once I get going. But yeah. Hopefully they sell well for the team. Earn them some money. And then I plan to maybe make either pumpkin bread, which my recipe makes 2 loaves so they can sell them individually. And maybe brownies. I don't know. But hopefully, help out. And the idea is to like go to places and ask for donations. The coach can't, but like the parents and the kids can. So hopefully we can ask for some donations or get some donations that way. The steam continues to bellow from the engine. The coal tender needs to be large to fuel such a locomotive. Oh, I was right. It is a coal car. Okay. Nope, you feel flat. There it is. 2 of you. One of you. A wild Aracuda is loose in chat if anybody's interested in catching the pokies. Okay, so flip this over. Oh, the Aracuda escaped. Let's just put that on there. This very loose. Okay, 1, 2, 3 dots. And then 2 quarter circle. Okay, so start with the 3, and then this. And that's gonna stop this from like major flip-flopping too. Okay, 2 L's. Come on. Okay, so this. Here. And then we build it slightly different for the other side. Okay, and then this one goes there, and then these two just go on top. Okay, and if I can pick it up and do. Stick this little door type thing in there. Come on, clip on. There we go. Okay, so these like this. Then on here, the little loopy out, straight back down there. We are going to be in ads in about a minute. They will go for 3 minutes, and then we'll be back. I know they're annoying, but 3 minutes of ads at one time does get rid of pre-rolls, and ads support the channel and the platform. If you have Turbo, you don't get ads. That's like the whole point of Turbo. If you are subscribed, you also don't get ads, but that is not a ploy for you to like sub or anything. That just is. Hopefully you will stick around through the ads, and we will see you when they are done. If not, I understand. But we are playing Stream Raiders and attempting to finish up the Orient Express today. I'm not sure if I'll get it done today or if it'll have to carry on till Thursday. 2 more of these. Okay, then... Let's move that back there. 2 of these. 2 of these. And 2 of these. This is kind of crazy. I'm not sure what this is gonna be, but we just keep adding on to it. And oh, one of these. So this on top, we're gonna flip, and this. And then we put that. Oh, I am so confused. I missed something somewhere. Oh, this on this side. That's what I missed. And then we put this in here. And then the whole thing on the back of the car. That looks even. So it's like the back of the train car or coal car. Oh, there it is, hidden underneath. Welcome back from ads. I hope you stuck around. If not, I totally understand. So we need 2 of these and 2 of these. If you're sticking around, hanging out, want to lurk, I appreciate the lurks. I know sometimes I don't really talk in other people's streams either. So now the sides look like that, all kind of smooth and complete. One here, and the candle thing. Put that kind of on the back there. The Bricklink, the new Bricklink pre-orders started this morning. So if you're interested in that, be sure to jump on it. They're only available for a limited time. And then you can only get them through somebody else, like a secondhand type deal. They have like a boat, a Wild West train, a scholar thing. I want to say like a Castle Siege set. And then I forget what the other one is. Yeah, I can tell you. I have it up on my other thing. Oh, it's a medieval seaside market. No, I didn't, because I was gonna ask about it before you started, but then you went back out, so. But yeah, they have a merchant boat, a Wild West train, a medieval seaside market, a siege encampment, and the Riverside Scholars. I keep going back and forth between the boat and the scholar thing, so I'm not sure. I heard Stream Raiders. Yeah, I know. They are fast. They're about a third of the... Well, let me refresh. It might be different now. Yep. They are like 7/8 sold out. Like, they don't have much left until they're like sold out. So the train is about halfway too. The reason I keep going back and forth is because we pre-ordered Series 3, which we'll get next month, and Crazy got the Harbor Master outfit, or Harbor Master's Office set, and I got the Art of Chocolate set. So the boat would go with the set he got last time, but I kind of like the Scholar set, so I don't know. And the boat is also like a modular, which I love modulars, so. Oh, Stream Raiders. It's me, Crazy, and Captain Fido. I'm gonna give us a boost of haste. Let's see if we can do it this time. It is 6 against 77. While that's running, I'm just going to continue to gather the pieces for this step. I honestly expected the castle and the encampment, or the two castle things. That's what I'm meaning to say. I honestly expected the two castle things to sell pretty fast. Oop, we lost again. Oop. Turn my little space heater down. Let's try again. Okay, there's that all set up for you guys. You can if you want, Crazy. It doesn't matter to me. That's what I said. I don't know. I don't want both. I know that. Like, that's way too much money. Part of me likes the Scholars. And it shows 2 other sets, but I don't know if those are, like, sets that you can just buy the directions for, or if they've already been part of something. I don't know. But I do like... That's alright, Alex. Life always comes first. You take care of whatever you have to take care of. That's what I keep thinking, is that I probably like the Scholars better. I don't know, though. Okay, I hold it the right way. The big parts at the bottom. I feel ya. We took my car in yesterday, so now begins the process of them fixing it and seeing how much. I mean, I kind of want to know how much it is. We're not having to pay anything to get it fixed, so in a sense I don't care, but at the same time I'm curious how much, like, it's going to cost. No, not you. This piece. You know, kind of a more curiosity killed the cat kind of a deal. So I finally got to see the doctor today. Ooh, yes, I know you were. I call it impatiently waiting. I'm apparently severely anemic. I feel you. I get that. I have tested as low as like 7 before, so it's no fun. I shake sometimes, and I get all kinds of weird and off. They were just going to leave it 3 weeks and not give me the medication to fix it. I know it. They just gave me iron to fix it. So, for the longest time, they told me I'm iron deficient anemic. But now they think maybe I'm not. Like, I'm definitely still anemic, but it's not iron deficient anemic, because whenever they give me iron, which is supposed to just fix it, you know, because it brings your iron level up and then everything's supposed to even out, instead of getting better, it makes me ill to the point where, like, if I eat anything, even the smallest little bit, I get sick and I can't keep anything down. Yep, that's what they've given me in the past. And it just made me even more sick. Like, I seemed normal, but I would get the shakes or feel off. But if they gave me iron to take and I actually took it, if I eat anything, I would immediately get sick and not be able to keep any food down. So they're like, that isn't how people who have iron deficient anemia react. Like, they just get better. They don't become sick to the point they can't keep food down. Because when I was pregnant with my oldest, they were really worried about it. And they gave me iron, liquid iron. So you had to take it like an hour before you ate or 2 hours after. And as soon as I would Like, if I ate first and then took the medicine, within 10 to 15 minutes of taking the medicine, I'd be sick. And then, if I took the medicine and waited to eat, as soon as I ate, I'd be sick. Like, so it just didn't work out. And they even tried different types of iron. It all makes me sick. And one time, they actually had to give me, I put those on the wrong direction. Or did I? No, I did. They had to give me an iron transfusion, and I wound up in the hospital because I got so violently ill from the transfusion. So what they think I have, I guess, is it shows up like iron deficient anemia, but it's not actually that. It's really weird. Yeah, I've tested as low as 7 before. Which, I mean, 4... Well, I guess I've actually tested lower because, like, 4 is when they give you a transfusion. So, I've had a transfusion before. Oh, no, okay. I think I missed something because this... I don't know if this should be sliding. Okay. I did that. I put that on. I put the blue on. So now I guess that can just slide back and forth. Yeah, I think 4 is when they give you a transfusion. And I've had one of those before, but yeah, it is not fun. So like I said, they figured out whatever it is, it's not that, I don't know. Sometimes I get like that, like really sleepy. I know when my iron gets really, really low, it's just like a constant snooze fest. That's right. Yeah, I feel like maybe I did something wrong, but at the same time, maybe not. Because I did that. Sometimes it's just like continual sleep. Like there is nothing like really like changes it. Sorry, I went way back because I was like, maybe this piece shouldn't be sliding all over the place, but I didn't see where I did anything wrong, so. This, then the base layer, second layer, third layer, then this in the middle, and yeah, that looks right. I mean, ideally, the iron should fix it. That's the whole concept. You know, I mean, it's very simple, but like I said, I apparently don't actually have that. I have something else. Okay, I have these left over, and I feel like you don't normally have these left over. Oh, that's right, because I didn't put them here. Everything else is small that you normally have like one extra left over. Yeah, I mean, when your iron's really low, that's kind of like I said, I'll shake, like, have, like, fine tremors in my hands from it. But, like, sleepiness is, like, a big part of that. Like, you just kind of, like, and being cold, because your body, like, iron in your system is some of what helps keep you warm. And when you have low iron, like, some of that is why, like, you're cold. Okay, time to attach the tray. There we go. So now we have our dining car, our sleeper car, and our coal car. And so we start bag 19, which is the engine. Yeah. Like, for me, like my fingertips, my toe, like my hands, my feet, my nose will even get cold. Like, and in general, it's very hard for me to regulate body temp. So, like, if I get hot, it takes, like, forever to, like, become normal again. And also, if I get cold, like, if I get cold, I have to, like, take a shower to get warm again. And even that's not a promise. Like, it takes forever for, like, my body temp to come back up. Probably even longer than it does to come down from being hot. So it says the train driver stokes the fire and keeps the engine in the fire. Find her throughout our journey. Now, that being said, everybody is slightly different. So, you may not have the same side effects that I do, or, you know, vice versa. So, it's kind of a guessing game. I mean, all of it, because not everybody has the same side effects. So, no, his hand isn't quite that far. Go. And again, he only has one face. And he's got a little hat. And this is the train driver. So it was. There we go. One of these with the little, you know, cross hole in it. And then we put this in. I'm gonna. Oh no, there is a smaller one. I'm guessing it's the smaller one because it does not look very big. It matches on the screen. Okay, to put one of these on. But like I said, they think I may actually now have something else. So maybe those side effects aren't really from like the iron deficient anemia. They're from whatever else this thing is. But just keep trucking. Push this. Make it flush. Okay, that looks good. So like that. And we need 2 of these super long ones. Okay, so this. Okay, I think it's been more than 15 minutes and that's starting to give me a headache. From the pinchy pinchies. This and this. Yeah, everyone gets different. I'm hoping it's just the anemia and I get better quickly. It's fantastic in less than 3 weeks and I really want to go. Yes, I totally understand. And hopefully, I mean, with iron deficient anemia, like that's it. Like the iron is like the magic cure because it just elevates your iron to like what it should be. And your body's like, oh, okay, everything's fine and dandy. Not the right one. Well, doesn't look like there's a bigger one, so I'm going with I did. Okay, and then this one. Okay. Okay, so this on the end, then this, then through the center, and here, and then push through. And then, once again, a U, a U, a U, and a U. So I said it before, but you were on the phone probably and didn't hear me. We had Fantasy's parent / archer meeting last night for their states and sorry, my brain is crapping out on like words right now. States and nationals tournament, and they were talking about like, you know, the schedule, and they're only allowed to have one fundraiser per year because the state of Arkansas considers them not a sport, but a club because they don't consider archery a sport. And they're also not allowed to call it an auction. Like, there's big rules around the word auction. So they have a spaghetti dinner as their fundraiser. And then at the spaghetti dinner, which they sell tickets for, they have what they call a silent donation and a silent dessert donation. So they ask that the parents, contribute in some way. Like, if you can't bake, go buy cupcakes from a bakery and donate them, or something like that. Or if you're crafty but you can't bake, do something crafty. She said that like gift cards don't really go well. Like, people aren't interested in that. Probably because you can see more like, I donated $50 to get a $25 gift card. The concept that you can see kind of the price tag on it. But she's like, pretty things. She's like, I do a banana pudding that sells pretty well every year. So we went over that. So when we got home, I ordered some yarn, and I figured I could donate 2 of those jellyfish, and hopefully maybe that will go sell well. But I also plan to do one for like either brownies, or I make pumpkin bread, and the recipe makes 2 loaves, so then they could do 2 separate ones if they wanted. But I got one thing of yarn that looks like Neapolitan ice cream. It's like strawberry ice cream pink, then chocolate and white. So I thought that would be cute, like an ice cream jellyfish. And then another one I got, it looks like coral. Like, what colors you expect like coral reef to be? Like a lighter coral color, a darker coral color, and then like a sandy color with it. And I thought that would be cool because it's a jellyfish, So hopefully, they go. If not, I won't make them next year. But I have the rest of this month, which is basically still all of February. I have all of March and like half of April to complete them both. So be prepared for more jellyfish crocheting on stream. You guys can help me pick the eyes again. I do want to try to make the jellyfish, because I have some other yarn that is similar to the Bernat Baby blanket yarn that I use to make the jellyfish, but like not as bulky, but it's the same feel texture, but it's a little less bulky. So I'm wondering if I just use a smaller hook, if I can get the same kind of look with that yarn. It'll obviously be smaller in size as well, but I wonder if it'll turn out well. got a little piece of hair, and I keep feeling it. It's probably when I put the headband or the hat on or something, it pulled it out of the bun, but now it's bugging me. Okay, these two on this, then this in the middle, then these on either side, then like that. Okay, and we're just gonna say, probably not those two, but the rest of this. Okay, so this is what we have of our engine so far, locomotive engine. Says next stop, Sofia. Full steam ahead through the Balkan Mountains towards our next city stop. Try to spread it out. Move these big giant pieces aside though. I think I figured out how to separate my music from the VOD, but I wanted to I know Lazy and Scotty have it where, like, if you're subscribed, you can request a song. You do, like, exclamation song and then, like, the song title or whatever. So I was gonna message them and ask if what they use to do that. And also the one video I found to help me figure out how to separate it. To have, like, the VOD record on a separate channel from, like, the desktop. The guy had like a ton of different things in his mixer, like for audio. So I wanted to go back and find his video again and look at it and look at his other videos and see if he has like a video on how to do that. Because it looked like he had his game audio separate from like his just desktop audio, separate from like his mic and stuff. So I wanted to see if he had a video on like how to do that. And I think I'm gonna do, or I'm going to do like a small test stream. That way, if I haven't completely figured it out correctly, that it doesn't like mute like a whole like 4 hour long stream. Nope, you're not the right one. There, that's the right one. They are very similar. These two. 1, 2, 3, 4. I heard the stream raiders. Says there are 8 units this time. There's me, Crazy, and T Squared. And again, the bad guys are all kind of like spread out. So I'm just going to try to give us a bit of haste. And go with God, you know? 8 allies and 65 enemies. T Squared got 5 in, and Crazy got 2 in. And then, of course, I only have 1 and the little, like, hasty thing. We are not having luck with this level. I think I'm gonna try a flying one. Something aerial. Because I don't think they can hit aerial things. Or it might stand a better chance. I don't know. I'm just going for anything at this point. Ooh, that gave us some captain spells. But not enough. Okay. Let's check the store real quick. Or scroll. Yep, I can do more. Just 1 upgrade. Let's see. Let's click on a couple of bad guys. Oh, he can do ground and air. I'll just go back to my phantom then. Okay, there we go. So we want these to face out. I have 3 dots left here, and then these go there. Okay, so for this, we need 2 of these. 2 of these things that look like propellers almost. And then 2 flat blues. So hold it this way, put this on the inside, and glue there for this side. Well, something there is not right. Those are at 2 different heights. Wait, no, they're the same. Okay. It says like this. And for this side, obviously the outside. Oh no, inside still. Okay, that does work. Never mind, I thought I did something wrong. And that runs right into the ends. This will hold all those together. Then this at the end. And these here. Let's see. Okay, so this here. I'm hoping the colors that I got look like I think they look like, because sometimes you order stuff online and it's a picture, so the color can be slightly off. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, So this on this, with this on top. Looks like that. And then this down. Dots. Dots. Yeah, that's right. But it was almost 80 degrees here yesterday at one point. And it's supposed to be just about as warm today, but then we're supposed to get rain, which is going to make the temp drop. And then, by the weekend or something like that, or next week, we're supposed to have, another chance of flurries or something. Mother Nature really needs to get her crap together. Whatever mood swings she's having, or whoever is pissing her off, needs to stop. Whatever you did to her, just apologize. So this can stop happening. I'm enjoying this build though. The insides of the cars have a lot of detail. We still have a few stickers left, but not many. Okay, so we got this, and this, and then okay. I don't know what we'll build next. We're going into Valentine's Day, and I do have the two newest small sets, like the mini orchid and the bamboo, and I do have the pretty and pink bouquet as well. And I'm getting the new floral arrangement one for Valentine's Day, as I know already. So I will have tons of flowers we can do. Thank you for the bid, he's crazy. But I don't know if we want to do like that many flowers back to back. Crazy loves that biddy music. He can't help himself. Oop, speaking of stickers, there's a sticker in this job. Yeah, it's gotta be just. There's not really another way they can be attached on here, so. Okay, and this is sticker number 9. So holding it this way. Oh, I see what they did. I was like, what are they? They put it on before they attached the sticker to, or I mean the block to the set. It's hard to get it kind of centered. It is a small sticker, so. But there we go. And then they turn it and they put that like this. Yeah. So, train number 52. And I have a feeling we're gonna do it again, but for this side. They have the state bullseye tournament like the week so they start spring break and it's like this first day of spring break essentially. So that's a little crooked, but we're not going to focus on it too much because I will drive myself batty. So the archery coach was like, so I am anticipating getting 9 straight days off, but that's not the truth because she gets, because they have parent teacher conferences, so they have to stay there till like 7 o'clock on Thursday, and then they have off that Friday, which starts their spring break. But then she's got to be back Saturday morning to take the kids to the archery state competition. So, and the junior high cannot participate in that. They can come and watch and see what it's like, but they can't participate. But she's like, it's a good idea that they see what 200 archers on a line looks like. Like how close together they are and things like that. I mean, it is crazy to see 200 of them lined up there just waiting to shoot. And all shooting at like the same time. It was crazy. I thought you and I could go to the 3D, just not the bullseye. Well, that's what I'm talking about. The bullseye is like the first Saturday of spring break. I hadn't been talking about the 3D. But I don't... No, the 3D is later. I wrote it down. Oh, one of them's on the... I don't know. Maybe I'm getting the dates up. Oh, that's right. I'm getting the dates mixed up. But yeah, so they can't... I don't think they can participate in either. I think they can come watch, but I think she said they can't participate in either. Because she was having trouble... Because she has to have 2 girls and 2 boys to even go to 3D. And she was having trouble getting any of them to really commit to go to 3D. Oh, this is a little clock. So, like, they can say yes or no, but the parents can then come behind and be like, yeah, they're going. So she's like, the kids can't even really commit themselves. They could just go, I don't know, maybe. She goes, but then I mentioned it to the parents, and all of a sudden, more of them are going. Oh, okay. I must have misunderstood her then. I know she said she needed 6 to show interest to even go, but she definitely needed at least 2 boys and 2 girls. Like, there has to be 2 of both genders to even, like, talk about going. So if 6 girls wanted to go, it wouldn't matter. Like, she needs 2 boys. We just had 1 extra clock. It's weird. They only have a clock on one side, not on both. But okay. So we have this. It's like a little planter for like the steam release. There was a lot of info. I was writing it down as I went, but there was a lot of info. And she does send it out again because it is a lot of info to take in just listening to. So she'll send it out again in the little app they use. We have 2 bags left after this one. So it looks like we will finish it today, I think. Maybe. We'll see. Because this bag doesn't have very much in it. Okay, so 2 of these. 6 of these, 6 plain. Okay, we'll just do it as we go. It says. We're in ads. I missed the ad notification for me. Then a non-striped and a striped. And another one of these. Then a non-striped and a striped. And then they fill in as we go up. put this here. Yep, I need 2 out. Okay, so a non-striped. One of these. A striped. One of these. Non and a striped. One of these. A non and a striped. Then we fill. Okay, now we need one of these. 1, 2 of these. Another one of these. And one of these. So this over this. Okay. So like that, and like that. Then we flippy and we do it again. Okay, so this one here, same on the other side. Come on. There we go. It kept just not getting in there. Then one of them right next to it. Then a space. Another one. Space. Let's move that way. So we want this through here, and we want to put it Come on. Oh, I guess that doesn't actually need so. Welcome back from ads. Okay. Here we go. It's weird, like, you stay on there. You pull it out just a little bit, You get it to kind of go in. Pull this one just a little bit more of this. Okay, let's do it this way. Only push it a little bit. I guess we can do it the same way. No? Okay. There we go. That way they're kind of in there and not just flopping. Okay. So then we need... Not you. Okay, so we need a swoop non-striped. This. Then a striped. And these, then a non-striped and a striped. More of these. One striped. Oh, I did 4, not 6 of these. Okay. So we'll get 2 more of these. Okay, now this. And we have like 2 more little, I don't know, steam, whatever, vents. Okay, I didn't see where this went. Maybe this was... Okay, this is bag 21. Oh, I just missed it. They go in this. There we go. Okay. Then we have some more wheels. It's usually a couple battles in, I start getting a lot of people. Welcome in, Kevin! How goes it? We are on our second to last bag of this, and we're working on the engine. We took my car in yesterday to the collision place so that they could start working on it. You know, discovering the non-visual things that could be wrong. You know, stuff they couldn't see, but that was still affected by the accident. Yes, this is our engine so far. It's obviously not completed, but yes, we have a little like coal car, and then this is the sleeper car, and this one is the food car, like the dining car. And that is our stream radar. Oh yeah, everybody done showed up. Let's see, we got 42 players. So I'll just kind of put a little killing field out there. So we have 42 players for a total of 125 allies and 7 enemies. And while that's running, I will just finish collecting the pieces for this part. Or this step, this part. Words are hard. Words are hard. Well, I mean, I guess I looked for pieces. I didn't find any. Is there any history cards, papers about the Orient Express? In the beginning of the book, of the instruction booklet, there's like a bunch of pages that tell it like through the years how it evolved and progressed and like added different stations and how it started moving further across Europe. And then there's I don't know, there's probably about, I would say, between 6 to 10 pages about the Orient Express in the beginning of the book. So if you go to the LEGO website and click building instructions and then click the booklet, you can open up the booklet in like your browser and you can look at those first couple pages. That way you're not having to like buy the set just to look at the pages. You can look at them that way. My Droma got the most kills. Nelemp and Lemp got the most assists. Let's see if we can recognize any names. Crazy. T squared. And then we'll let random pick the last one. Aphir. The Yodis. Rogues, tanks, orc slayers. Oh, that's cool. The train can be said to be the most famous train in history. It would be interesting to find out the history behind it. Yeah, like I said, it has about 6 to 10 pages. Some of it is about like the design team. Like okay, so the guy who like came up with it because it was an ideas set. Um, about the guy who came up with it, and then about the design team at Lego that like fine tuned it, and then a bunch of it is about like the train itself and the inventor creator behind the train. Depending on like time left when we finish, we can, if there is time, we can kind of go back to those beginning pages if you want. Or like I said, you can go to the Lego website and open up like the directions in your web browser and read them more like at your pace. There it is. I do, when I start the set, when they have pages like that, I do try to do the not try. I do the web share and show them, like kind of like read through them a little bit. Where is this clock? This isn't up. I need it down. You're an up as well. Ah, there's the down. Okay, so it says this on this, that this, and and the down, then this brick. And they have kind of like little tidbit informations throughout it. Like one was about a journalist who rode the train to kind of write an article about what it was like. And then they have like onward to the next station, etc., etc. Okay, get in there. There we go. It does not want to go gently. It's weird because there is like a set of studs you gotta get this on, but it's not 2 sets. It's just, you know, oh, there we go. So you gotta get it angled just right so that you can press them down. There we go. Got it. Okay, then this thing that looks like a wrench, and you, and 1, 2 of you. So we want to clippy clippy the wrench on the dot. There we go. Then pin this there and have this underneath the clock like that. Then it's like a hold hand move switch. I don't know what I'm doing. Set that down so we can gather our pieces. No, it only says looking for something that isn't even there. That's about average. Straighten out these a little bit. So now you take this like this and stick it right there. We need two of these. And you. Okay. Oh, nope, you're a 3, not a 4. This is so like this. Nope, wrong direction. Okay. And right here. And we're probably gonna do it again. Oh no, I was like, I'll probably do it again, but on the other side, but no. I guess we're doing a step in between. And we probably will do it again for the other side, but not quite yet. Okay, so we want this. Put that in there upside down. Then this in there. And put it right there. Then this phone looking thing. Right there. This part here. And we want to put this paint holder through the
Mom! Mommy! Mama!
Thank you for the bits, Crazy. You're on a bit thing today. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I'm looking at the right, you know, the right thing. And I am. I just gotta figure out how to get that in there. I guess move it down a little bit so it looks like in between the. I forgot you had bits, so you're using them now. Well, I appreciate the biddies. There we go. So that's like that. So here, this is actually like a paint roller that you put through a dot. And then this, I guess, almost looks like an oil can or something like that. And then this looked like a phone. A wand box. I'm just placing the last run of 120 fuel generators. I have 5 lines. Wow, that's a lot of fuel generators. Sometimes I feel like I have to stare at the directions for a while before my brain's like, this is what that is. Like, this is how you do that. And then I feel a little silly. Come on, clip on there. There we go. So, like this. We'll only have one more sticker left after this. It says Sapphire Star. It goes on like this, and then we have 2 windows. I know you said you were close to the end on that game. I feel like the last phase, I literally took like one product at a time. Like, I didn't try to make all 4 things for the last phase all at once. I just did one at a time. Then we turn it this way. And we stick it on right here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back on mine and kind of mess around a little bit. Probably find a place like off in Never Never and try to like do that beginning fuel phase. So this way I kind of have more of an idea about like how to do the fuel phases and whatnot. Because I figure there's no need to start a new world to do that. I can go off somewhere where it isn't really built up and experiment. Piece of hair. Another phone and this. So let's pull that stuff upside down. And another thing that's gonna look like that fuel type canister, and we're gonna put it in the same spot. I mean, I don't know if it's really supposed to be like fuel canister, but that's kind of what it looks like to me. It could very well be that it's supposed to be something else, and my brain is just recognizing it as that. So who knows? Okay. Cooperate with me, phone. There we go. And then we want, again, this right there. But this part goes that on top. Then you turn it around and put this on it. And then you clip that right here, I believe. Yep. So you put it right there, like a lantern of sorts. A wand box. I've probably said it before, but just in case. When I was looking up the one thing on a wiki site, like to visualize it better, like what they were wanting, I saw it showed like phase 6 and 7 and stuff. There was no information with it, but it was kind of like, are they just having that there as like, if they come out with a 6 and 7, the page is kind of already there and they can just add to it? Or do they already know there's going to be a phase 6 and 7? Kind of a deal. So and in that case, do you do a whole new world, or do you just go back to your world and continue from there because you have most of the stuff already kind of going? Like, get on and resave it as like phase 5 finished or whatever. I don't know. I believe there will be, but nothing has been teased about any additional phases. That's what I wondered, if it was more of along the lines of them just having the page there, and that way it's easier to like just add information to the page versus adding a whole new page to the website. Or if maybe they knew something we didn't. Okay, it says, the Sapphire Star, what a gem it is. I'm reminded of a night train I took on the Emerald Isle years back. But yeah, I was like, so do I save this game as like phase 5 finished, and then if they come out with more phases, just come back to it and start from there? Or do you kind of enjoy the process it takes to go all the way through from start to finish? I'm messing around in the last part of my finished save, just learning how to connect stuff, optimize better, etc. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. So I don't know, like if they did more phases, I would probably just like start all over and kind of enjoy the process, of kind of start to finish, versus coming back to this game and just being like, I'm almost there. Oh, come on. I can see you're not clipped all the way. Okay, a little better clipped now. Big wheel. This there. And put that there. little wheel. Then it says the silver coupling rods are a brand new design created especially for this locomotive. That's cool. So this is a whole new piece that they made just for this set. So then we flippy, and we want this piece in here, and this like this, then another one, and like that, then this, like this, and on here, and then again, I'm so confused. Oh, I see what it's saying. Laura Skywalker, thank you for the sub. Welcome in. Sorry, I'm mid confusion about this page. We'll just roll with it. Because I am so confused. It is a fun build. It's got lots of detail. Lots of detail in like the insides of the train cars. Sorry, my brain is not computing talking today. Lots of detail in like the inside of the train cars, where they show like the dining car and the sleeping quarters. It's like the same on both sides. Here, put that there, then even to here. Then we flippy, we use it again. So, should be all the way in on both sides. We're actually about to start our last bag of the set. It didn't have a terrible amount of stickers either. A lot of the stickers were like duplicates. So it was like the same sticker like 6 times. But overall, not a terrible lot of stickers. They are, I will say, all stickers that are on the slightly smaller side, so that does make it interesting placing them sometimes. I think we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to say 6 minifigures and like a luggage cart, and we're about to do another one, so 7 minifigs. Let me look at the box, see if I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I'm right. 7 minifigures, and you have the engine, the train car, a sleeping car that is divided not in half but into 2 sections. So a smaller section near the front with like bunk beds to show what a smaller sleeping car setup might have looked like a cheaper sleeping setup, and then like 2/3 of the train of that car is a bigger sleeping quarter, so that might have been like what the most lavish sleeping quarters on the train might have looked like. Okay, so it says we need a head, a hat, legs, a torso, and this little crossbody bag. Then 2 of these, 1 of these. This is a lot of parts for a minifigure. Oh, we built like a camera essentially. So we have our legs, our torso, 1 arm up. So we can put his little crossbody bag on. None of them have like the double face, the minifigs. It's all just one face. So this is the minifigure itself. Now we're gonna build his little camera. How have you been, Laura? Hopefully well. Oh, this actually turned out pretty cool. I would have never thought to like connect the pieces like this. It's a little camera. So then we have him holding up his camera and filming. I would never have thought to connect the pieces like that. No, that's not the right one. Ah, this is though. Doodly doos. Okay, flip it. Well, if I could hold it. Those are not the pieces I should have been looking for. These are. Yes, I know. I'm so sad. I saw it the other day. I logged in to collect like my laurels, and I saw the thing that said that they had done like everything they could, but they were going to have to end it. I'm like, now what am I gonna do in my stream? Because I've tried the other game, but I don't really like it. Like, I'm not very good at it. I'm not understanding what I'm not doing right either. We have 43 players, and I'm just gonna kind of give some of you haste because they're all spread out. 43 players for 142 units and 55 enemies. Yeah, so they said they were gonna finish out this campaign that they're currently on, and then give everybody essentially the free raid pass or whatever it is, the bottom tier that you normally have to pay $10 for. Everybody's gonna get that, and then they're gonna run like week-long campaigns, and they've upped the difference in pay, like the pay scale split for affiliates and partners, so that they can earn a little bit more money during these last 2 months. And you can still buy skins, I think, till the end of February, they said. And then I don't think you can buy any in March. But yes, I'm sad to see it go. I mean, I understand it from their point of view. It's not making a profit, and they've done like everything they can think of to help make a profit. There's only so much money you can keep jumping into something that isn't making money before you have to shut it down. Robes, tanks, orcs. Let's do. What does my robe look like? Fine, I found my tank first. We'll do that. But I am sad to see it go. I really enjoy playing the game. Oop, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted boss battle. So I don't know. We'll have to find something else kind of similar to do maybe during stream. And I know the other game that they have going now, the Kingdom Arena or whatever. I don't think you can't play it like you play this, where you like set it up and let people add players and then come back to it. So it wouldn't like you couldn't sub one for the other. Come on. And I read that they plan to set up like meeting times essentially that streamers can sign up for, where they can talk to the people at Stream Raiders and get tips on their streams and stuff like that, which I thought was cool. I mean, they totally don't have to do that. Move out of the way, please. Yes, because I think there's only like 24 hours left on this, maybe less. Okay, if I can pick the wheels up. So it says like this. Oh, okay, they said this. This. Oh no, I guess like this. Yeah. There we go. And then move like that. Okay, here we go. And this with two of you. One, two, and we put it through here. Then turn our train this way. That into there. So from a side view, yep, that's what it's supposed to look like. Okay. Now it has us flip it around like this. We need these two flat pieces, two of these, and then it says 4 of these. So like this, then like this, and that, and do that twice. Okay, and looks like we take it and stick it right there, like that. Yep. Okay, set that down. Says to review. 1, 2 review. Two of them. 2 these. 1, 2, 3 of those, then 3 of these. 1 of these. This. And this. This is a lot of pieces for this step. Okay. Stop trying to roll away. Okay. Red piece on this. Okay. And then these pieces here. Flippy flippy. Nope, that's not right. Or is it? No, there we go. Flip again. Upside down. Okay, so like this. I want to put this here. Okay. It looks smushed all the way on. Like I don't see a gap. Sorry, guys. This. Like that. Okay, so we do this and this on either end, and this in the middle. We are in ants. Okay. This. Then. Okay, crazy. How Come on. There we go. Ah! Don't roll away. Okay. Hydrate, snickety snacky. Well, let's do the snickety snackety. He got a bunch of brick X's. There's one, and I'll do hydrate now that I've been chewing. I think you might finish this, or at least get really close. Come on. Okay, we need 1, 2, you. There it is. That's 3. Four. 5. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome in, Abduction. How are you doing today? We are finishing up, like literally right now, finishing up the Orient Express. We're doing some redeems, and while the ads were doing, I was doing the redeems, and then I was gonna make sure that I did everything. I'm doing good. I took my car in yesterday so they can start working on it and fixing it. It says Destination Istanbul, the final stop. From here you can get connections to exotic locations like Baghdad, Cairo, Tehran, Jerusalem, and Bombay. So, I don't really have an idea where I'm also gonna put this train because it's big. It's like the track is like 45 inches long. I have no idea where I'm going to put it, but I built it. I gotta do the connecty. There we go. Let me try to clear some stuff off my desk and see if we can't get a slightly better look at it. So, these are some of the last, like, minifigures I have. for the set. I should put him on there before I connected him. Luckily, they connect and disconnect fairly easily. So, just do a little disconnect and then see if we can't add this guy. I did do this right, but the way they did it, if I did it right, makes it so you can't really put a minifig on the back there. Yeah, I did it right. So there's pegs in there where you could like stand a minifigure, but because they're on the inside right next to the other pieces, you can't really you mean like there's a coal train. Ooh, maybe I'll stick him on there. There's like a coal car. Let's see. Come on. I keep forgetting there's a little piece on like the front of the engine that's not quite like it's connected, but it also can go do do do. Yeah, there's a coal car. So that's why I was like, maybe I'll put him on the coal car, and I could fit him like standing, almost like he's like looking at both. Let me, there we go. You know, move it, but not, you know, not dump the whole thing. Come on, cooperate with me. I gotta feel where if the train track got caught on like my mat here. Yep, that's what happened. So as I'm trying to move, there we go. Much better. Now it should move easier. A while back, we had bought some like little white shelving at IKEA, and I have to measure it, but maybe it will work for this. Like if we put it up on the wall, then I can set this up on there. But yeah, so this is like the coal car, and you can kind of like, where is it? It just kind of flips this way. So you can, it's a hollow car. There's nothing like inside it, but you can, you know, see inside the car. And then you have the engine, which we just finished, and then this one, when you take the top off, is the sleeper car. Yeah, you could throw extra parts in there. This is the sleeper car. In the front half, like the front quarter, it's like bunk beds. So my guess is that they're trying to show you like this is what a less expensive sleeper car could look like, and then the back 2/3 of the sleeper car are what like possibly like the most expensive version of the sleeper car could look like. Let's see if I can't. Ooh, I can. So you see, you got 2 little bunks and just a tiny table and like a little spot for a sink. But then the back half is like you have your toilet and sink, and you know it's private, and then you have a couch and a table, and then your bed. And they gave her, and I put her in there, but because of the way everything's kind of done up in there, she can't really like click into the floor, so she stays put. She's just kind of in there. Oh, would they? I wasn't sure if it was just like to show the examples, but that does make sense. It makes like the most out of the car. Yeah, she is a fancy lady, right? That's what I thought. She fancy. But like I said, I can't really get her to like click into the floor. I suppose if I took the stuff out of her hands, maybe I could, but we'll just have her in there for the moment. It's not like I'm gonna be moving this around a ton. And then I put the journalist kind of in the smaller of the two. And then the first car we built, which is the dining car, let me try to move the track a little bit forward on my disc. And then we can kind of woo. Has like a guy. When in the instruction booklet, it just says he was a guy waiting for the train, but then we also have like a waiter. So I just put them in the dining car. You have a fancy little bar right here, and then the two tables, and it's got all kinds of like fancy paneling. So I don't know where to put the rest of these. And I mean the doors kind of open. They open, but you know, getting a nail or whatever underneath there. Here we go. Maybe like I wish that this was like a block. I may switch this out to like a 3-panel something with dots, so I can click it on there. Because right now it just slides everywhere. But that's for storage purposes. Put that in there. And then this is like a station master. He's got like the little flashlight and the stop. And it said that he would be in charge of making sure that each train was coupled properly at each stop. But there's not like really anywhere to put him. I guess I could like click him to like the very edge of the track. Maybe. You know, depending. I could kind of go like that, but he's kind of like bent over. This is kind of in between two trains. There we go. That works better. Kind of in between the two trains. And then this is supposed to be like a reporter. He's got his fancy little camera. There was another guy holding luggage, and I already put him in up here. Yes. Well, I put him in the side here. I had peeled this off so I could get him to click easier, but he's holding like two little bags of luggage. And then doing the same kind of concept, we could stick the reporter guy in between those two trains. But yeah, it's very nice. It's very long. Like I said, I measured, and the track is like 45 inches long or something like that. So like, there's no way to get it all in one, you know, in one view. Somebody said that you can power it, like make it electric with like the little things. And so I may look into that. I imagine you would do it in this car. And that's why it's hollow. So that you can eventually add those things to make it a motorized train. And I've seen things to light it, but I don't know if I want to light it or not. I did for Christmas get a light kit, not by Light My Bricks, by a different company, to light my A-frame cabin. So sometime in the future, we will be doing that too. I did open it and kind of look through the book to see how easy/hard it is. Because, you know, sometimes they may be directions, but the directions may not be very good. So then it's hard to do it because the directions are kind of whatever. But the directions looked pretty good. So in the near future, we'll be doing that. Plus, I think next week I'm going to be doing flowers. I have the mini orchid and the bamboo set that came out not that long ago. And then I also have the pretty and pink bouquet. So we'll probably do that next week, like leading up to Valentine's Day, because flowers for Valentine's Day. Legos, the only acceptable flowers. So I don't know what we're gonna do on Thursday though. Let's see what my paper says for sets I have. We did Hagrid's Hut, and we did Buckwheats. We just did the Orient Express. We're gonna do these next week. I have the Boathouse, Aragon in the Forbidden Forest, Charms Class, and Dueling Club, which are all small ones. Yeah, I saw them, and they didn't seem too bad price-wise. I just don't know if I want to do it or not. You know? So I don't know what I'm gonna do Thursday. Because the other 4 sets I have, besides starting Hogwarts... Yeah, it's a small set. I'll show you guys. Let me move this little trash can out of the way before I knock it over, and then I have to pay 5 million plastic bag pickup. Let me see. So this is the Aragon one. It's like just shy of 200 pieces. And then here's the Dueling Club. And again, it's like 160 pieces. And then I also have the Charms Classroom. I hate him in the video game and in the movie. But I'm like, oh god, it's so big. Oh, kill it, kill it, kill it. Yeah, they're all supposed to go inside the Great Hall. Like these, like the Boathouse, the Allery, the Charms Classroom, the Potions Classroom, the Dueling Club are all supposed to connect/fit inside the Great Hall in places. So I don't know. You know, kind of a deal. Like, part of me was waiting till I built wanted to wait till I built the Great Hall to do them. But then another part is like, well, they would take up content space. Oh, this was not the boss. Dang it, I labeled it as the boss, but it was not. Again, I'm just going to give a group of us haste because they're so spread out. We have 44 players for a total of 151 units and 216 enemies. Yeah, I did the Potion Classroom already. And I did the Allery already. But then I have the Boathouse and these 3. And like I said, all 6 of those are supposed to go with the Great Hall. Which I haven't gotten yet. I almost got it right after Christmas. My mother-in-law had given me a gift card, like a Visa gift card. And I was going to use it to put towards the Great Hall, because I had taken my daughter to Barnes & Noble's, and according to their website, they had one there. Except they couldn't find it anywhere in the store. And they said, like, right before Christmas, they had somebody just walk out with a bunch of Lego sets, like theft, but they couldn't stop them. Their whole premise is that you just let them walk out the store with it. So she figured that was one of the sets that got stolen. And my thing is, that's a big box. How do you just walk out with that? Like, I wouldn't have that nerve, but I guess some people do. But yeah, so I have not gotten it yet. So I'm going back and forth on if I should just build these and then kind of keep them near each other so that when I do finish the great, or get it and finish it, that I can just plop them right in there. Of course, if anybody wants to do like a co-op game on Thursday, we could do a game instead. I'm open to that too. Or you guys could watch me fail miserably at counting as I start working on a jellyfish, because in April, my daughter's spaghetti dinner fundraiser thing for her archery club, they do a silent, what do they call it? A silent donation, because I cannot use the word auction. So they have a silent donation and a silent dessert donation. So she said, like, pretty things, like crafty things, often sell well, you know, at the donation. So I was gonna make 2 of the jellyfishes. So, and the stuff is supposed to come tomorrow. So you guys could watch me fail to learn how to, fail to keep count. Or we could play a game together. I did download Grocery Store Together, or whatever it is, and I have a couple other that are that you can play together. Words are hard today. But I need to find somebody to raid out to, because it is that time on a Tuesday. I have to go get in line for a minion. Raid channel, Twitch. Let's see. Carrot is on, and he would not care that I raided him. And we loves the carrot. He's doing something. So we will start the raid into the carrot. Go to stream ending. Raid. Carrot. Trying to type while reaching over this train is not is not that easy. Thank you for hanging out, Laura, and thank you so much for the resub. You are 8 months total, 5 in a row. I am so excited. Thank you to Crazy for all the biddies. Let's see. Darth Kitten followed 2 days ago, so that would have been Sunday. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Nope. We'll figure out something to do Thursday. I don't know. You could watch me attempt to figure out how to do electricity, power, whatever in Satisfactory, or we can build these little sets. Or we could do... I also have the book, the gift with purchase book, Nook, whatever thing. We could do that too Thursday. I've been hoarding it away.